Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is your girl, Color Me Bad Lynn, back. I'm popping on today to share with you some items, beauty products, fragrances, oils that I have used within the last month or so. Let's just say summertime, that I ran through. And hopefully that doesn't sound ratchet, because she's not ratchet. And I didn't want to waste a good lippy, right? Before I scrub my face, I had to pop on her and, give you a look, So before we get into it, I want to again welcome you to my channel. Long time no see. I am a beauty professional, a licensed beauty professional. And on my channel, we talk mainly about beauty. We talk about fragrances. We talk about love, romance, relationships. We haven't talked about it in a while. But, I just thought I would pop on and share a few informations with you. Some things that I've been using, some things that I'm in love with that I want to share with you. So without further ado, please continue to watch. I really try to overlook things, and I do. I really do. I do. But sometimes you have to say something. Not all the time, but sometimes. Because if you don't, it'll just continue, right? And sometimes things and people are lessons. Sometimes they're blessings, and sometimes it's a test. Sometimes it's to get some rest, and so you got to kind of decide which one is it. Are they? They may be all of them. You never really know. Yeah. That is the reason why the word tells us to be slow to speak. Because we can, outside of ourselves, say things or react in ways that can have a domino effect in an adverse way. So you want to kind of pace yourself, pick your battle. All right, so let's get into it. All right, one fragrance. I'm not ashamed of anything, but I am ashamed to tell you guys how long I've had this particular scent. I'll share with you, because I'm completely transparent and honest. I don't care anything about price points or anything like that. I found this particular fragrance at a discounter store at Marshall's. And I was just bumming through. I was out getting my little walk in my steps, and I decided to stop in, and see what was going on. I always love to do that, because that's when you find really great deals. And I wasn't out shopping, but if you see something, you have ideas. I love to decorate, and so I always like to see different little things. When the time comes for me to decorate again, what I want to do, how I want to do it, just ideas, right? And I got to check out the fragrances too. That's just what I do. And so when I was in Marshall's one day, I'm not going to tell you how long ago, I found a fragrance that I have always been eyeballing but never actually purchased, because I've just gotten into like the sugary cotton candy gourmand types of fragrances. They don't always work really well with my body chemistry. I always end up having to pair them with other things, right? And so again, I was in Marshall's. I was just hanging out, going through the aisles, trying to see what was going on. And I bumped into a fragrance that didn't have any stickers. It didn't have a top on it. So I didn't know what to do. So I threw it in my basket, and I thought to myself, when I get to the front of the line, if I find anything, then I will ask what the price of this is. This is Sugarful. Okay? Didn't have a cap. It didn't have a sticker. There weren't any other of these anywhere that they keep fragrances in the store. I checked. I had that kind of time on my hands, and so I asked, and they gave this to me for $3. It wasn't used. The atomizer works perfectly. It actually sprays out too much. You guys, this is gone. If you can't see like how much I have left in this is beautiful. Like, I love this scent. It's sugarful. If you've been collecting fragrances any length of time, you know what this is. It is full of sugar. This is so beautiful, y'all. If you love sweet gourmand fragrances, and you've been wondering, the Curious George cat type of syndrome, like, I wonder if it smells good, I wonder if I like it, I don't want to waste my money, go for it. If you love those cotton candy, confectionery, sweet gourmand, I can smell it. That's what turned me on to this. I can smell this and I haven't sprayed it. That is a turn on for me, because I love sweet fragrances. Not always on me, but when I do wear them, I like to be able to smell them. And I can smell this, y'all. This is so gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. If you gain an opportunity to add this one to your collection, I would recommend it if you like gourmand fragrances. This is gorgeous. I really, really like this fragrance. I really do. I like the bottle. Now, I wish I could have had the cap that came with it. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have it long enough for it to even matter. Like I said, I'm not ashamed to tell you how long I've had it, but I'm not telling. Good, sugarful, made in Germany. If you like sugary, sweet, confectionery, gourmand fragrances, get you some. All right, next up on the list, this is an empty bottle, and I kept this because I wanted to remember that I want to get another one of these. This is from the company Alton. It's called Crystal Smash, and this is a smash up of a combination of Baccarat 540 and Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. They nailed it. Not only did they nail it, listen, so you know how I feel about Love and Burnham Cherry. K.I.L.E. I never say it right. It doesn't matter. It's delicious. If you love those two fragrances, or if you love one of them, I highly recommend getting your hands on this. It's called Alt Crystal Smash. It is a combination of Baccarat Rouge 540 and Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. It also reminds me of a little bit of Electric Cherry. So it has so many components, and I think it's because they combine the two fragrances together that it's doing a lot. But the lot that it's doing is good. Trust me when I tell you. You can see there's nothing left. I kept this so that I would remember that I would like to gain another one, or add another one to my collection. So sometimes when I run out or I use up a fragrance, I'll hold on to the bottles so that I remember. Because when you collect fragrances, when you run through something or use it all up, normally that's it, unless it's one of your favorites. Like, I love Christian Dior's Poison line, all of them. So those are fragrances I like to keep. But something like this that you grabbed at like a TJ Maxx or Marshalls, or you got online on a sale, you typically when you use it up, you forget that it's gone and you really don't worry about it because you've got other things in your collection to take its place. This is definitely a re-add to the collection. For one, it keeps me from using my Baccarat because I almost wore it out last summer. Two, I ran out of my K.I.L.E. Love and Burnham Cherry fragrance, right? And I don't have Tom Ford's Lost Cherry in my collection. I don't. Because I had other cherry fragrances and I didn't feel like I needed all the things. It just wasn't necessary in my opinion. And I love for my cherry fragrances to pop. And Lost Cherry doesn't pop on my skin. It lasts for about 2 hours and it kind of fades on me. So, with that being said, if you love either of those scents, Lost Cherry by Tom Ford, Baccarat Rouge 540, get you some. Alt Crystal Smash. I'm telling you right now, red light alert. Sexy, sexy, sexy. All right. Next fragrance that gave me great pleasurabilities this summer. This one is from Lattafa. It is called Candy Rose. Okay, so yes, I love rose fragrances. Normally don't particularly care for milky lactonic rose scents, but this does something for me. I don't know why I like this, but I do. And not only do I like this, it smells really, really good on me. As you can see, it's gone. Like, normally, when I really, really like a fragrance and I find myself using a lot of it, I'll stop myself. So if I get to like right about here, within like the first week or two of having a fragrance, I'll stop and I'll put it away. I'll move it out of my view, because it's just, habit. You like it, you spray it. Extremely affordable, so it keeps you from spraying out on your higher end fragrances so much. No, it didn't work. I put this up 3 times. I did, like a maniac. This is so good. It's sweet. It's rose, it's creamy, it's sexy, it's soft, it's inviting. It gives you a really nice soft scent bubble, really light, delicate. I don't have the notes pulled on this, but it is really, really good. If you spray too much of this, it can actually become clawing and sharp, especially if it's really, really hot outside. This is really nice if it's rainy. Like if it's a rainy day, if it's really, really humid outside, the moisture works really good with my body chemistry. I highly recommend. Rose, sweet rose, lactonic fragrance, Middle Eastern, extremely affordable. It smells way more expensive than it was, and it is worth every penny. Look at the decoration in the bottle. Isn't that beautiful? The gold roping, the nice little jewel at the top. This is beautiful. The label is a lift, like kind of like what Braille would be. So it's lifted, it's raised. It's not super cheaply made. You can't run your finger through this and it lifts up. You have fragrances like that sometime. If you look at the bottle, you can see the Lattafa label there. Okay, and I have been collecting Lattafa fragrances way before they got super, super popular. It's just my jam. Middle Eastern fragrances work best on me, so I really have a decent collection of them. And there are some that I have used all the way up, and I don't get upset about it because they're so affordable. And I think I've got like 1 or 2 other ones from Lattafa today to share with you guys that I just cannot, and when I repeat, cannot get enough of. Candy Rose, Lattafa, creamy, sweet, milky rose, sexy, sensuous, soft, delicate, dainty, prissy. Get you some. All right, so I was going to share some really nice affordable oils, shower oils and body oils that I came across at Wally World this summer that I love. I've never used shower oils before, and I started and I like them a lot. But I think we're just going to stick with fragrances that I kind of used up or am using and I cannot stop and get enough of. And we'll do another recording for the oils. The next one on the list that I want to share with you guys is from the House of Lattafa. This one is called Teriyaki. Look at that bottle. I don't like snakes, but I love this fragrance. As you can see, it is empty. This is it's so good. To me, it smells better here than it does on me. When I say I overdo it with this, it does something for me. Look at the bottle and the design of that. I mean, it's so beautiful. It's so intentional. The indentation, the paint, the cap is magnetic. I heard somebody say on TikTok, somebody was doing a review on fragrances the other day on TikTok and said, if the top is magnetic, you know it's a beast. This is so good, y'all. It's so good. It's sweet. It's hypnotic. It's a soft boozy note. I don't think there's a note of booze in this. Might be champagne. I could be wrong. Apricot something. I don't even remember. I did not pull the notes. I'm telling you right now, if you love a sexy, soft Middle Eastern floral fragrance that is a little bit above semi-sweet, get you some. If you don't already have this, this is good. Like real good. It's sexy. It's called a love. I would call this love potion. Love potion. Love potion. Very erotic. Very sensuous. It activates all of this. All of it. Teriyaki. Latafa. Get you some. Did she just say? Yes, I did. Yeah, I said it. That's how we all got here. I mean, we need to stop playing around with it and act like we don't know. I remember one time I'm gonna share this while I'm putting this up. I remember one time I was in church and they had this class, like a little session that they were getting ready to talk about, I guess like the birds and the bees or something. I can't remember the exact topic. But they had these little pencils about this big and pieces of paper that they passed out to everybody. And one of the women in the church passed me a piece of paper and a pencil. The pencil was about this big, y'all. If you know me, you understand my humor. The pencil was this big. And the little piece of paper, right? And so I sat there, and I'm very astute. Like, I love to learn, even if I already know about something. I'll sit through it. You can never learn too much, and I love to learn. Okay, I love to be like I can think I know everything about something and still sit through a session or a class and gain something new. How many times have you sat through a church service and heard the preacher or the minister or facilitator or whoever's lecturing teach the same topic over and over and over again, and each time you get something new? I'm just one of those people. I don't care. I never feel like I know everything, right? So anyway, stay humble. And so they gave us this piece of paper and this pencil, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I could teach you. But I sat there quietly and patiently, and they came to my mind when I mentioned that, because we make such a big deal about talking about sex and sensuality, and we should talk about it. We should be more comfortable talking about it. We should be more free in talking about it, because it is how we got here, good or bad. We do it. We've done it. And some of us love and enjoy it. Some don't. Depends on what your relationship with that situation and topic is. But it shouldn't be so taboo, especially in the church, because that's where it's happening the most. Yeah, girl, they have you running to the altar, laying yourself put your flesh on the altar, write it on a piece of paper, and throw it to the moon, and come back and grab it in 3 days, and like, some things are better left unsaid and done. And that is why it's important for you to learn the word of God for yourself, so people don't have you doing weird stuff for no reason. Because a lot of times it's just about control and power. You know what I mean? And so it's best to know that word for yourself. I don't know how we got to this subject, but always got to talk about the Lord. Always. That's just me. I'm going to share with you guys a couple of body sprays that I've been wearing. One of them is a repeat that I've already had, and somebody liked it. And so I grabbed it again when the last sale was on. If you give your number and email address to Bath and Body Works or most stores, when your birthday comes around, you get like a perk. Like with Bath and Body Works, you get a free gift for your birthday. And I don't know why I got 2 this year. I got another one I need to go pick up before the 31st of this month. I just reminded myself of that. Is that coming up soon? It is. But it's important to do that when you shop frequently in a store because you get little perks or whatever. So anyway, I gave this particular scent away to someone, but I still have the body cream. And I love the body cream so much that I decided to go ahead and grab this again. And it is pistachio glaze. Okay? I love nuts in my fragrances. Cashew, almond, the peanuts, pistachio, any kind of a nut. I love it. This smells so good, you guys. It's so creamy and just absolutely beautiful. Let me read to you what's inside of this, or what they list as the notes that are inside of this. But yeah, we should be more free when it comes to talking about those topics. It's just, it is what it is, right? We need to know. So the fragrance notes for this one is pistachio cream, toasted vanilla, and sugared patchouli. You guys, this is so gorgeous. It's so good, y'all. Like, this is good. It's beautiful. It's vanilla. It's cream. It's sugar. It's sweet, but not too sweet. Absolutely gorgeous. So if you haven't added this one to your collection, I highly recommend that you add that one. It's absolutely beautiful. Then the next one, I was in there, and the sweetheart that was working the floor, I got out of line because the young lady told me I had 3 rewards I could redeem, right? And the lady behind me said, go girl. And her birthday was in August too. So she told me, happy birthday, go get your stuff. I'm in here for the same thing, and I'll wait for you. She didn't go ahead of me or nothing. She said, go do what you got to do. I'm not in a hurry. Beautiful. So I went looking around because I didn't really need a whole lot of stuff, but I love spray. And so I wasn't even in there shopping for me, you guys. I was getting stuff for my son. This is a small disclaimer. I was getting him body wash. And so I ended up with these with my little rewards. Anyway, she pointed me to this one. It's called Imperfect Beauty. Let me tell you something. I'm going to spray it on top of this one. This is a little bit different from something that I normally wear. But I really, really like this one. It is beautiful. It has sweet rhubarb in it, white florals, and radiant cashmere. This is a really nice fragrance to wear when you are sluggish and tired and not feeling your best. It's really, really pretty. I don't know if it has a sparkling note in it, but it gives me the sparkles. It gives me those types of vibes. Very, very high end. If you know what this is a dupe for, let me know. This is a part of the Bath and Body Works design fine fragrance mist. And I love all of these because they last all day. You can wear these without fragrance. So like if you take your shower or bath and you wear this, you'll smell this all day. All of the fine fragrances, you can smell them all day long. This is so good, y'all. I mean, and it smells really, really good paired with this. I like to mix and match my fragrances and my scents so that I have something signature on. And so that's what these do. And I wanted to share those with you because we are now at the end of my upload and share of scents that I have been enjoying or that are now empty for the summer. I have several others. And again, as I stated, I wanted to come on and also share with you guys the body oils. I got some body oils that they're bath oil and body oils. And I normally use oils after the shower, right? These you use during and before, like your pre-shower care. And I have been using these, and I tried one of them. I just needed to rinse off. No, I didn't need a scrub down because I wasn't like rinsing or nothing. And I wanted to see how well they actually work. They work. So I'm excited to come on and share those with you, but not today. Let's stop here. Let's reflect and think about and let this marinate, all the scents that I've shared with you guys. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to overwhelm you and talk too long. I don't want you to fall asleep while you're listening. But I really do greatly appreciate all of the love and support that you guys have been giving me. If you haven't seen the little recording of my fur baby, her name is Natty. I call her Natty. Some of us call her Nat the cat. That's her nickname. And we have again had her. We would have had her for 5 years in a couple weeks or so. She's around here somewhere. And lately she's really been clingy to me since my son has gone off to college. And she felt it. We got back from taking him. She had the little crybaby eyes. Cats have crybaby eyes. Dogs get droopy eyes, sad eyes, and cats have crybaby eyes. And she had them when we got back, so she knew something was different. And so the other night I wake up and she's just climbed on top of me and just all in my face. Like, she's never that close up on me. So she might come up lay here or wherever, but if you haven't had an opportunity to check out that short on my channel, be sure to do so. And I hope you enjoy it. The Lord put it on my heart to upload it, so I did. But yeah, she was in my face. And I don't like that. This is your girl Color Me Bad Lynn saying thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate all of your love and your support. I'm not just saying that. I really appreciate it. You can watch any other video, millions of videos out there on YouTube. And the thought that you decided to click in and actually sit a spell and enjoy, and even hit the like button or subscribe. Thank you. It is much appreciated. It doesn't cost you anything. It supports my channel. It supports me, and it gives me an opportunity for my videos to get out there for other people, to get them suggested on their timelines when they log into YouTube. And I really do appreciate that, y'all. This again is your girl Color Me Bad Lynn. Stay blessed. Peace.